What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my Miniverse. The game Dress to Impress on Roblox has dolls, mini mystery dolls that I saw priced at $12.99. Personally, I think that's a little pricey, but they also have a 12-inch doll, and I'm waiting for it to arrive. But until then, let's check out the mini. Confession: I've only played Dress to Impress a few times. I'm terrible at operating the camera and getting the character to walk around gracefully, but I do appreciate how you can change their skin tone, their makeup, their hair, and hair color. Everything seems to be pretty customizable. You can put on clothes, change the color, go back and change the clothes again, and just keep working to get that perfect look to walk down the runway. I love that they have locks, but I still think that $12.99 is a lot. We're getting a star capsule. This is the mystery model, where we get 8 mystery items, including a top, hair, a mystery model, a bottom, 1 DLC, 1 accessory, 1 pair of shoes, and 1 theme card. After removing the plastic, we can remove a little sleeve that we can unfold to see the Series 1 collection. I'm seeing 10 different dolls, and we can see a few collector cards along the bottom. Can we use those for our dolls? Feels like a pretty sturdy cardstock, and it's shiny. Let's open the capsule. Inside, we find a bag, actually 4 bags, and the back of the capsule has a runway. Let's open the bag to see the doll that comes wearing sculpted flesh tone undergarments. This figure has painted gloves, which I'm not a fan of, but it has some articulation, which I like. In the bag, there was also a tiny little support stand that we can attach inside the capsule, and a virtual prize. There's a scratch-off code on the back. Let's open the next bag, which has a pink skirt. It's flexible, kind of like Polly Pocket or LOL Surprise clothes. We have a wig, a bow that is made out of ribbon, and a small backpack. In the next bag, we find a pink top and a pair of shoes. We can slide the clothes onto the doll, add the hair and accessories to get her dressed to impress. This doll appears to be about 4.5 inches tall. So it's a little large to be a doll for a doll, but maybe it could be like a smart doll. It can move at the head, at the shoulder, it can go back and forth and out to the side. Oops, messed up your wig. The legs can go forward and back at the hip and a little out to the side. The figure can be displayed in the capsule with that little clear support holding the leg. And in our last bag, we have a collector card letting us know this is Dreamy Sparkle. And I think we can attach the bow to the wig in the back. On the back of the collector's card, it says Dress to Impress, and that this company is not affiliated with Roblox. That looks like it could be a cute little screensaver. You know, for the doll who enjoys playing a game or two. I've got some cardboard lying around, so let's see if we can make a quick desk to impress. Get it? Desk to impress? Okay, not quite, but I tried. This piece of cardboard is 8 inches wide by 16. I cut 2 8 by 8 inch squares, cover them with black cardstock. I use a glue stick to attach the paper. I covered both sides and both pieces of cardboard. Now we need to decide where the desk will go. So let's make a quick chair using a wooden dowel, craft sticks, beads, a bottle cap, paint, leftover cardstock, and glue. Let's cut the scraps of cardstock from covering the walls to 7¼ inches. This is about 3 inches wide. Stack and glue several together. I used a glue stick, and before the glue dries, I fold the bottom edge about 1/4 inch. Then sit a doll on the paper, and we're gonna bend the back up to make a seat. I cut a wooden dowel to 2¼ inches. I make a small hole in the bottle cap to fit the wooden dowel. I fill the other side with glue and allow it to cool. Cut and glue together the popsicle sticks to make a cross. I found a couple of wood cutouts that I'm going to glue on to help keep it secure. I glued one on both sides, then glue beads onto the ends. Flip it over so the beads are on the bottom. Take the bottle cap and wooden dowel and glue it on top. Take another wood cutout and glue it on top. Paint it black or whatever color you like. Then glue the paper seat on top to make an office chair. Even though the seat is made out of cardstock, the layers in the glue make the paper stronger, so it can support the weight of a doll. And now I use a ruler to find out where I want the height of my desk to be, which looks like 4.5 inches. So I draw a line at 4.5 inches on the cardboard, cut a few thin strips of craft foam to glue onto the edges. I left one side exposed so I can glue the two squares together. To make a corner, I have a few scraps of foam board. I cut rectangles that are 2.25 inches wide, then glue them onto the line drawn, making an L-shaped desk to go with the chair. We can stop here, but I want to add a little more texture. So I cut a rectangle of gray felt to glue onto the back wall to brighten it up a little. Now let's take the collector card and a few leftover scraps of cardstock. I cut a rectangle that is slightly larger than the card, glue together a few strips, bend it and glue it in place, stack and glue together more cardstock for a base, glue the large rectangle to the thinner one, then add the base. I printed out one of our keyboard printables. I glue it onto the base for a keyboard. I use a little poster putty to attach the card, then add it to the desk for a computer so the dolls can play Dress to Impress. We can cut more pictures off of the packaging to make a mouse pad to go with our printable mouse that I covered in hot glue. We can cut out the collector cards so the dolls can have them too. And we can cut out pictures of the figures, add a drop of hot glue to their feet so the dolls can have their own minifigures. And we can use the virtual prize card when we're done as a poster or magazine cover. We can really get creative using as much of the packaging as we can. But right now, let's open another one. Inside the capsule, we find the same picture. Let's open this bag first to see what we have. And oh, we got pants, a red wig, a small book, and a fabric bag with stars. In the other accessory bag, we have a red tank top with a heart and red shoes for lovely Valentine, who also comes with a collector's card and virtual prize. And since we have another card, we can have another cubicle. So we can set it up to look like the dolls are in an office space where they play Dress to Impress. I have been wanting to set up a scene like this for a minute. These office cubicles have been in my brain all summer, so I'm glad we got around to it. And yes, Glinda's dress from the glamorous closet can fit a classic made-to-move Barbie body. Opening my third mystery model gives me a pink backpack, tiny little fabric leg warmers, a blonde and pink wig, an animal print skirt with a matching top, and brown shoes for Y2K pop star. I like the little fabric details, and I believe we can mix and match, just like in the game, to come up with our own looks. But the card is bent. Let's open one more, and I just hope it's not a double. Let's see the close first. I think it's a double. Yep, twins. And we were doing so good. Overall, I think these mini dolls feel pretty on brand with the game. I like that they're posable, and I'm interested in seeing the 12-inch doll because that's my preferred scale. I had fun reusing the packaging, and I'm loving these cubicles. We can use them for an office or a back-to-school vibe to add a little more detail to our doll photography. Thank you for joining us while we took a look at Dress to Impress and made an office workspace like comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!